Shuffle. Well, I want to let the current one finish. Good God, this guy can hardly move underground. There's another one getting burned down. Alright. Okay, now that I know what the Spelljammer does, maybe we go for that first. Bounty posted, Tatooine. Anything here I want for the Empire stuff? Go ahead and get that for later. They have a teleporter? That's fine. Oh, did I never get this? Cities can expand further away? Whoops. Probably just didn't have enough Imperium when I unlocked it, and then I forgot about it, if I had to guess. I had a single... Okay, so check this out. I want to talk about this for a second. Wild expansion. Completing a province annexation. That's just like when your population levels up and you get another tile, right? You're just like, oh, I'll build a farm there, or whatever. Whenever you do that, summon an animal unit under your control, depending on the province. Now, when you do that, it's like in the water, you might get like one of the big sea turtles. On land, you might get... you know, a wolf. In a rocky area, you might get a boar. But the thing is, often they're tier 1 units, and they all are magic units, so they drain mana every turn. So I have found that often you want to disband them, because otherwise they just drain all your reserves. But occasionally, I had an off-stream game where I was messing with this, and on like a very early turn, I got a tier 4 grizzly bear. And that thing carried me. Like, it was way too early in the game to have a tier 4 unit. But it's apparently, there is a random chance of getting some pretty high-level stuff from this. Yeah, but like, yeah, definitely I was disbanding most of the stuff I got, just because they were, you know, a drain on resources, but occasionally you can get some monstrous stuff really early. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Personally, I love the backpack. Legendary backpack? Or is there like a backpack in the vault? Oh my, dude, my vassal is killing it. Look at this. Vassal just went in. Oh wait, no, that's not my vassal. That's Nimue. That's the other one of the nature goddesses. So, a reminder on this map, the whole premise is there's like 2 nature goddesses fighting, which is the light green and the dark green. And you can ally with one to fight the other, or to play it on hard mode, you just pick a fight with everybody. Guess what I did? So the other nature goddess is the one that is currently hitting the Spelljammer. Okay, this is their capital city. Depending on the rules of this map, this might like get rid of her. She might be done. On some maps, if you take out a ruler and their capital city, they're just out. On other maps, they just have to make a different one of their cities become their capital city. Owners... During combat, whenever you cast a combat spell, an astral comet strikes a random enemy unit. Enemy units within a 1 hex radius take 5 lightning, frost, and fire damage. Obstacles within 1 hex radius are destroyed. Requires a captured fallen tower ancient wonder, which I guess I have. That's 15 damage on random targets. I don't know if that's that reliable. Tower bombardment. At the beginning of combat, a random tower takes 20 physical damage 4 times. So their towers will be lower health. Units defending the city take 20 phys damage to start combat. Let's try burning the battlements. I haven't really done that. Okay, this guy... This is literally the bear. Tier 4 dire bear. This is the one I was just telling you about. This is the one that I got from that random thing. Yeah, we got a couple of those early in the game, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Carry me, bear senpai. Conjure Spell Ward is done. Alright, research. Oh, do I have to redo the lock every time? Oh man, because I wanted to leave that locked and just shuffle those, but okay. I want the Severing Golem. Willowbark is lost. Okay. Willowbark, you are... mine now. Whispering Stone. Okay. Faithful Whispers on Willowbark. Love me, love me. Conjure Spell Ward. What is this? Conjure Spell Ward on an empty hex in the target province. This structure functions as a spell jammer for this and adjacent provinces. Provides vision in a 3-hex radius. Blightblade enchant. Okay. Alright, new Empire skill available. Gain 200 mana and knowledge upon completing the conquest of a city. Sure, I'm about to. Signature skill available. Nope. A province was pillaged by your vassal. Who's that good boy? Negotiations, vassal, Tatooine, enter. Civilized Gala. To celebrate your alliance, Finna Lightsong of Halcyon, that was the underground city, has invited you and one guest to a gala. As expected, the gala will be packed with events. Magistrate Finna Lightsong promises all sorts of extremely cultured entertainment. There's a debate, a stage for performances, and ample opportunities to forge bonds with other cities of the realm. You can only send one extra guest, though. Which extra guest will you bring to the feast? Your best architect? Your best tradesman, an entourage to stress the importance of your realm, or the wisest scholar. Imperium's great. I'm gonna take knowledge. Okay, 2 turns till breach. This guy is still poking around. Let's see, Academy. Let's see, what else do we want here? Convent. We need knowledge, so convent gives knowledge. Signature skill. Province was pillaged by your vassal. Who's that good boy? Bounty. Message received. Tatooine end turn. Okay, 1 turn until the breach. You know, I don't know if... when you have a, for example, an NPC city underground, if they will dig through the walls that can be destroyed. I don't know if they do that. I don't know if I've ever seen that. They will? Okay. Signature skill. Whispering Stone has returned. Oh, I think these guys maxed out. They will eventually. Tell you what. I want to do it. I'm just going to start making vassals everywhere and see what happens. Honestly, I feel like that would be a really fun thing to try on, like, another map. Alright, so it took a little bit of gold to make an outpost. Found a city. It says you're going to go over cap. And then releases vassal, which will take 1 turn. Radiance. Okay, so we found another city of some sort down there. Now, I think while you're over city cap, you get like a 25% reduction to all your forms of income. So you absolutely do not want to stay that way. But it's just going to be for the one turn. You know what would have been better? Is if I had made the outpost, had the outpost make a teleporter, then make it a city, and then release it. Because that way I could use my vassals' teleporters. Ooh, okay, we're honing the strategy. Receive a trade proposal. You have won the war, Mutt Gravel Grinder. I am defeated. I could still be of use. Do not cast me into the void. Allow me to serve you. Dude, I don't think in any of our campaigns recently I've had another... Like, this is not a free city. This is a nature goddess. She's like, I'll give you a wizard bond, open borders with my realm, I'll give you all vision I have, you can claim any provinces that are mine, you can use my teleporters, and you become my overlord. What does that mean? Is that like a vassal? Become overlord. This effectively creates a fixed alliance with the other ruler which only the overlord can break. The deal only works if neither ruler is already a vassal. The overlord will gain additional resources per turn based on the income of their vassal. The vassal will automatically be drawn into any wars their overlord is fighting, and will end any wars the overlord is not involved in. Both sides return their captured heroes. All occupied cities that are in the process of being absorbed, razed, or migrated will instantly complete that operation. You can easily pay Imperium to increase your city cap. I know, and this may sound weird, but I'm very happy with 3, and I don't really wish to micromanage more. I would rather just have more, more winions. I'm gonna say it's a deal. I've never had a nature goddess as a vassal. Alright, so... Let's see. I don't really know how this works. Because, like, one of these cities, that's how much income I'm getting from that vassal, right? I don't know how much I'm getting from her. I am not sure. You set the extra city to auto-build? If you mean the one I just made, no, I set it to become a vassal. So next turn, it will get I'll be gifting it to the people and they'll take over and just do their thing, but they'll be on my side. Okay, so now she works for me. And also, it looks like we have all vision she has. So she had 2 cities left. The one I was burning and this one. That's it. That's all she had remaining. Okay, so next up is dealing with the other one. And her throne city is there, which is quite a bit through the water, and the water sucks. Can we go via the underground? A province pillage your vassal. You've gained a new vassal. Really curious where to see what resources I'm getting from them. You forged an alliance. Yep. Borders are open to you. You opened your borders. Vision was shared with you. You shared your vision. You're allowed to build unclaimed provinces. Teleporters shared with you. You shared your teleporters. Set production of Deep Dwell. Okay. Convent, again, knowledge is king right now. And where's the other one? Hi, Nog. Get him up. Yo, we getting him. We getting him. We're gonna try to do an underground tunnel to my enemy's lands right now. Alright. Iron excavated. Dig through that. Okay. So, let's move here. Now, our race that we're leading is not adapted to underground. So, getting to the enemy from here is going to take more turns. Because... Wait, do I not have road building? Surely I do. Oh my god, what idiot has been playing this game? Okay. What are you doing? Alright, so... As long as the front army is building roads as they go, we can travel more quickly. Tatooine can expand. that. Spite Tree lost. Alright, Spite Tree is now its own little thing. And they've got a stone. They don't. They don't. Alright, give them a stone. And whisper in the ear. Tell me the dungeon depths and roads. Right, I mean, I can't just like whip up the... Oh, Giant's Main Fields, that's cool. Yo, she has been harvesting this thing. The main thing was the roads right now. Alright, I think Radiance might be a free city that we've never met. Formative developments. You possess the power to reshape realms. As your majesty grows, it is time to shape your wild wolves. Not even the giant kings of yore could rule the realms without the aid of their followers. Wicked tongues claim that they were notorious for experimenting on the lesser subjects. Whatever the case, you depend on your haste folk to maintain control over your dominion. It is your duty and responsibility to develop your wild wolves. They crave your guidance. Your wild wolves rely on you to unlock their full potential. What path will you choose for your subjects? Keeper's Mark? Make them faithful? Enchanted units gain faithful, reducing their upkeep. When taking fatal damage for the first time, this unit gains steadfast, which means they cannot be killed for 1 turn, and pacified. Super growth. More hit points, more retaliation attacks. Geomantic crystallization. That's a major race transformation. Elemental type. No, I was trying to do the Naga thing. You're perfect. Let's do... I'm thinking Keeper Smart. Let's do Keeper Smart. That's cool. Alright. Okay. Meeting kind-hearted Radiance. I like how she's got blood dripping down her chin. Kind-hearted, huh? Is that right? She's like, oh, sorry, you caught me eating tomatoes. Yes. Alright, so this area is all icy. Alright, hold on, let me look above ground. Alright, there's gotta be a cave entrance somewhere over here. Alright, so... Could just hit Radiance and conquer it with force?
Guys, look at me, I'm so curvy!
Alright, Convent is done. What is Abbey? Plus knowledge and plus knowledge per farm. No, we still need the farms for now. We can get rid of them later. Teleporter is needed. Okay. New imp skill. Research posts grant more knowledge, conduits grant more mana. Hell yes. We need it. You're insulted, set production, and turn. Alright, so bit by bit, we're allying all these other little cities, which are growing on their own, to, come together and fight this lady. Yeah, we've come a long way since getting boxed in that corner for the whole game. Oh, yes! Naga transformation. And it's got the 25% reduction. Okay. Also, I think we can now make, yeah, Severing Golems. Mythical units. I think only my capital can currently make them. No, I'm... Okay, this city can make it, but it takes 13 turns. Okay, it takes 3 turns over here, oh my god. There's nothing to dig here. Okay, so don't want to put another outpost there. Alright, let's see, trespass. Alright, sorry. I know I could schmooze with you, and you would become my friend in like 80 turns. We don't have time for that. We do not have time for that. Severn Gauntlet complete. Convent is done. Let's see. Blacksmith. Signature skill. Nope. Free City can be integrated. New bounty. Tatooine. Alright. The big axe says we're friends now. Yeah! What are these? Blessed Soul. Tier 3 unit. Archons. Oh my god. Let me look at it. Come on. There we go. Alright. Beacon of Hope. Target friendly unit with morale low against 20 morale. Okay, so they can give each other morale. Archon Smite. Deal damage to a target. If the target's condemned, deal double damage. And their basic attack is... Okay, so if one of them condemns you, all the others can just blast you to smithereens. Oh, this is gonna be great. I don't even know if she has a Spelljammer here. Three Phantasm Warriors I can resummon, a Wind Rager I can resummon, and an Animus. It's a shame losing a maxed experience Animus, but I'm just gonna take it. Padded Plate. What is this? Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit by an attack. Who occasionally get... You occasionally get hit. You know, I should have made some better use out of this. We don't even have boots on our leader. And yet we have access to this thing. Just some simple ones, just something. Alright, Wind Rager, just to keep the anti-arrow aura in effect. Keeper's Mark, and then... Phantasm Warrior. Alright. City's done. Vassalize it. This guy, keep looking for anything you can do. Deep Dwell can annex another province. How to choose. Yep, we already did that. Remains collected. Signature skill, ignore, tattoo and ignore, and turn. And this city that you know, has expanded a bit. Okay, so main thing over here is we still don't know where there is an entrance to the above ground. I'm banking on the fact that there is one over here. And there we go. Okay, we got one. Okay. Keeper's Mark. Oh, that's juicy. It also affects the non-racial units, too. That's really nice. Okay, Phantasm Warrior. Okay. You guys just wait. I don't want you to peek up yet. You're still missing a lot of troops. And... pretty much anything is fine here. Storehouse. New Empire skill available. Your units regenerate an additional 1 hit point per 2 move turns they have remaining at the end of your turn. Let's do the all units currently active gain some defense and resistance, mainly for the lords and heroes. Alright, so at this point, we should be popping up like right here. And if we're going for the win, our goal is Siren's Throne. We could hit Little Spring first. Maybe thin out our armies a bit, but that would be the objective. Let's see. Okay, need 1 more, and then also we could start on Naga transformation after that. Let's see this guy over here. Just wait. Is there a teleporter down? I would love to bring this golem over. How long would it take? It says it would take 4 turns, never mind. Did these guys have a teleporter? I'm gonna try to bring this golem over here. Naga transformation research done. Null shield, sure. Severing golem done. Storehouse is done. We are cruising now. Like anything's fine. Markets. New Empire skill. All your units instantly regain full hit points, and non-hero units gain 1 rank. 1 time. Vassals gain +1 allegiance levels when first vassalized. Converting conquered cities into vassals takes 1 less turn. That would empty out the last of my Imperium. I don't want to hit 0. So I'm gonna wait on that. Set production, Barrow Hill. Masonic Hall. Alright, end turn. Wait, let her go. You receive a plea from Urwil regarding their imprisoned hero, Drusty Meadow. Okay, so this is one of the, like, 80 heroes I have in prison. So I can release her to gain faction with Urwil. Get a ransom to get gold. I don't need gold. Or say, muck you. I'll release her for the faction. Alright, Golem will be here in 3. Okay. Naga transformation. Start on that. Let's do... Don't want to head on out? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Now, the big question, do they have a Spelljammer here? Yes, they do. It's over there. Excuse me, coming through. Alright. What's this guy doing? Okay, so that just connects there. Alright. So we're on the Spelljammer. So they cannot jam me. I am unjammed. Alright, signature skill, ignore that. Whispering Stone is returned. Okay, another city has maxed out their love for me. Their giant Dune Daddy. This one, alright, next turn, I can put a Whispering Stone there. Spy tree cannot be integrated. Nice. Yes, little baby spy. Now, see, here's what I'm talking about, right? This little thing, we just made this little town, right? And it's only gotten 2 tiles. And it already has almost a full army. 2 full armies. Like, it's just like I think the AI for their first couple of armies, it makes them really cheap. And so it's just like having a whole bunch of friends with 2 or 3 armies each is easier than you fielding like 20 armies. Although I definitely have the resources to field more armies. I wouldn't have heroes to lead them. Mug, you didn't go dual stream